Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Temple Owls and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Pirates will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Owls offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He has a big play that can happen at any moment. Running inside, it's Smith. Still on his feet at the 35. Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the ground, he's got it again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Boykin. Got a man, it's Clark. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
They'll give it to him again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Go. They'll run the option. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Goes to the option. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Temple.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the...
Of course, you got a crackhead, pure runner, just...
So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Mitch Griffiths. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Unloads quickly. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
To the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Boykin. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Run in the red zone. It's Mason. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
What up, what up, what up?
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. Opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And he will get home. The quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And the offense, for giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Ready, kill. 949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start of offense.
And the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. The run inside, it's Smith. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's Boykin. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith.
Go
Stopped
get
in the
second
backfield.
level, man. 3 down lineman. Like, bro, all y'all gotta... Y'all can't... Bro, go disengage and go get a body, man.
Lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Dropping back, it's Boykin. That one comes out hot down the right side.
They sent the hot, bro. These niggas be always built. Dog, they sent 6, bro. And I thought my O-line just can't hold, bro. Can't hold water, dog. O-line just can't hold water, bro.
Kanape took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside, it's Smith. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Looking to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. The inside handoff. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
Hey, kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Back to pass. Under fire. He's on the move. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert to 2nd and short.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Boykin. Throwing right. Got it outside. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal.
Kill. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
The quarterback sneak. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now it's 3rd and goal. Calls his own number. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
East Carolina, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires to the wideout.
No!
Got his man to the
No!
left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Floating away. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Temple lines up quickly.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Line gets set, first down.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 776 captain. 776 captain. Ready. Black 14.
Looking downfield, it's Boykin. Makes the grab, it's Mason. Strong, firm tackle.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks one deep. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Owls! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Can throw a deep pass if he steps up in the pocket. when he gets limited time. Let's go, y'all. Is ECU really that bad?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Pirates head coach. His quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the 3rd quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Allen. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Boykin. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these... That's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. The run inside. It's Smith. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Boykin. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because You've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. In the red area, it's Mason. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to pass, it's Boykin. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Owls! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Temple, 45. East Carolina, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. So 1st down will open up the final period. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Boykin. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Running inside, it's Smith. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. And for this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Blue 85. Set hot.
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Black, chill, keep it. 8-14 choice. 8-14 choice.
Dropping back, it's Boykin. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
The offense changing the play.
Spade up, spade up.
Trying the run, it's Mason.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The run inside, it's Smith. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Ready?
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
52, East Carolina, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Throwing, Williams. It's caught. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85.
Rides to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Give to the back. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
East Carolina, 0.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Pirates, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Ready. Black 18.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield. And
Usually to get a goose egg on a computer right here in 2026.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play, motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.